I'm on a date today, but not with a girl. Even better, I'm meeting good old friend from good old times. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to 2003 BMW E39 540i.
Faccio in mezzo alle cosce. Invece la fighieressa poi tende l'orecchio. Peccato che è maledata, perché sennò...
Ma come si chiama?
Эй, Мален, не садись им на колени. Мои чувства, Мален, это вселенная. Моя проблема, неисправимая дилемма. Мои ночные вздохи посвящаются Мален.
Hello and welcome to Accident on Cars. Today we are diving into the classic 2003 BMW 540i, the car that blends performance and luxury. We'll explore its rich history, distinctive exterior features, the comfort of its interior space, and then you will immerse yourself into driving impressions through POV video. Let's start with a brief history of the E39 BMW. The BMW E39 is the fourth generation of the BMW 5 Series range of executive cars, manufactured from 1995 all the way till 2004. The final design, crafted by Japanese artist Joji Nagashima, was chosen in June of 1992 and subsequently approved for production under the guidance of the new design chief Chris Bangle. BMW unveiled the first pictures of E39 in May of 1995, and the car was introduced at the Frankfurt International Auto Show in September of 1995. Regardless of whether you are an Audi person or Mercedes person, it's hard to look at this car and not appreciate its elegance and not to like this beautiful masculine beast. I mean, if you are looking at this car and it doesn't give you any nostalgic or sentimental feelings, then I don't know, man, you have no soul, or you are not a car guy, in which case I don't know why you would be watching car videos on YouTube. One thing we have to give to it is that this car is one of the most iconic and well-known BMWs, and it's a hallmark of traditional BMW design. Being one of them, I guarantee that people born in 80s in Eastern Europe and Central Asia, they had special appetite for these cars. They were basically two desirable personas in 1990s and early 2000s in that part of the world, and those were E39 BMW and Monica Bellucci. This one is 540i, sitting just one trim level below the Big Daddy M5, which was introduced in 1998, and it had a 4.9 liter twin double overhead cam V8 under the hood, and it was the first M5 ever to feature V8 under the hood. Let's talk a little bit about the exterior features. With its sleek 188-inch length and 70.9-inch width, the 2003 BMW 540 boasts a commanding presence. It rides on a 111.4-inch wheelbase, giving it a compact yet spacious feel. It might seem as mid-size, but it actually falls into the compact car category based on the interior volume standards by the EPA. The sedan comes standard with a moonroof and xenon HID headlights, encapsulating BMW's signature twin-kidney grille. The car was facelifted once in 2000s, and with the facelift, we got new bumpers, new lights. One of the most distinctive BMW features ever, angel lights or halos. It's just like really hard to look into those eyes and not fall in love. All right, let's start it up, guys. Like I said, this car has some sweet exhaust modifications and it sounds insane. Take a listen. Everybody in the radius of a couple of miles will know we are coming. As soon as you tap on the gas, what strikes you is that potent 4.4 liter V8 under the hood. It doesn't just accelerate, it surges forward with a purpose. It's a rainy day, so we are gonna be a little gentle with the car. I love the old school needles on the tachometer. You know, everything is analog here. Everything like feels so driver oriented. On like the dashboard, like everything is kind of like turned towards the driver, because this is probably the last BMW that truly deserved the ultimate driving machine motto. The steering wheel, it's not like too thick, it's not too thin, it's just a ride. It's a little like too heavy on slower speeds, but it gets lighter on higher speed, and it's so direct. You point the car to the direction you want to go and it changes the direction immediately. I feel the contour of the road, I feel every pebble on the road. So look at that M4 right there. You know, this car exudes character, exudes like charisma. If it were a person, I would say it would be a man in his 40s, popular ones and handsome still. And it disapproves of modern day BMWs like the one that just passed us, because modern day BMWs look like pretentious teenagers arguing over what pronouns to use next to their names. This is what we are missing in nowadays cars, I would say, like both in terms of design, performance, simplicity, and less gadgetry, more analog, just focus on pure driving impressions. So in the comfort setting of the transmission, it's nice and smooth, but if you move it to the left, it's gonna be snappier, it's gonna be faster. So right now we're in the sport setting and we can like manually control which gear we are in. If you wanted to truly enjoy this car, you wanna be in the 3000 RPM range. That's where the juice is, that's where all the power and torque is. I usually disapprove of straight pipes exhaust modifications, frankly, but this one just sounds so good. You know, this is why I love like old German cars. They were like ahead of the game. They were ahead of their time. Like this much power, this much performance, preciseness. Give it some inputs with the steering and it follows your directions with a surgical precision. What's really good about these older BMWs and all the German cars in general is the excitement and the emotions you get from it. We are not even going that fast, right? We are going like 40, 60 miles an hour. Speed limit over here is 85. And the leather, oh, this old school leather. I could touch it all day long. Let's roll the windows down a little bit.